Hey guys, I just wanted to do my video for the LGBTQ 30-day challenge thing. So for some reason I thought I had uploaded yesterday's video yesterday, but after looking, I hadn't. I'd shot it and everything on this really nice camera that belongs to my friend, and I had a photo shoot yesterday. So I pulled all the photos off of the card, and I thought it had pulled the video too, but apparently it didn't. And when I went to look for it, I couldn't find it, so had a big mix-up. But anyway, so I will be doing day 3 and 4's questions today. So today's questions are: 1, how old were you when you knew, and what was it like for you? Again, being trans, it's a little bit different. Just for the fact that up until recently, I was living as a straight female. So it wasn't like any kind of scary situation for me because I was what people had, I guess, expected me to be. Well, actually, not even that. Because honestly, most people, most of my life, assumed that I was a lesbian. So I guess I wasn't really exactly what people expected me to be, but I was what was, quote unquote, the norm of being a female, was to like guys. So, in the way of my sexuality, I've known my whole life that I was attracted to guys. Well, up until when I didn't think boys had, cooties. But, how old was I when I knew about being transgender? As I talked about in my past videos for the trans challenge, I just recently kind of came to terms with that. I came to terms with that in about February, and it is May, about to be June now. So it's been a little while, but I'm still new to it, but I'm taking the steps I need to go in the right direction. And what was that like for me? It was very liberating. I was very stressed out about things that I didn't really understand, and a lot of things had to do with it. Not being in a relationship and getting kind of bummed out about that, but then thinking about like what kind of people would date me if I wasn't even comfortable with myself, kind of thing. And I kind of spoke about it in my last set of trans challenge video things. That it really dawned on me that if I was to ever get married, which that's a whole nother video, my self-confidence issues. But if I was to ever get married, the guy would be most likely expecting to marry a female, and I wasn't even comfortable with myself enough to really truly be a female. So I felt kind of guilty about that, I guess. But and then like I was just saying, my self-confidence, I just, in the way of clothing and how I felt when I dressed feminine and things like that, like it made me extremely uncomfortable. And how I felt that people were seeing me and projecting me and everything was a big thing also. But so I'm still kind of coming to terms. I'm still learning how to deal with it. And it's been a fun couple of months. But next question, day 4. First person you came out to in that story. Well, because again, dating men and being with men, I didn't have to come out. But I did have to come out for being transgender. So the first person I told was my really good friend Sean, and I told him actually through text message, even though he is right across the hall from me. We text message back and forth because I'm in here doing my thing and he's over there doing his thing, and I was just having a really rough night. I guess everything had kind of dawned on me, and I'd been thinking for a couple of days how I wanted to tell him that I believed that I was transgender. And I told him for a couple of days beforehand, I believe, that there was something important I had to talk to him about, but I kept putting it off because I didn't really know how to express it. And then one night, after thinking mainly about what I was just talking about how I do want to date, I want to get out there, and I want to mingle, and I was like, nobody's going to date me, nobody's going to like me, because I'm not going to be able to be the female that people want me to be. And I had been kind of studying up on transgender, and I was like, that's me. I know that that's what I am, and that explains a lot about me, and about my thought processes and my confidence and my lack of confidence and this jumbled crap that goes on in my mind. So like I said, it all just kind of hit me hard, and I was crying, and I was really upset, and he was really confused because he didn't know what the hell was wrong with me and why I was having like a complete emotional breakdown. And then finally I told him, and if I remember correctly, he told me that he knew, and that he was waiting for me to say something, and that he was even going to say something to me about it, but he didn't feel that it was his place. So he was the first person that I told, and I can't really think of a better person that I would have rather have told. He's always been really supportive whenever, with all the shit that I go on, that goes on with my life, and he's always been there for me to talk to and bounce ideas off of and vent to, and he's definitely a very important person in my life, and I don't know why I'm about to cry, but I am. So anyway, I'm really glad that I have him in my life, and through this whole process. So anyway, those are the 2 questions for tonight, and I will be on I believe day 5's question tomorrow. So, tomorrow's Memorial Day, so make sure to thank all those people who, are currently serving in the military, whether you agree with the war or not. We should at least support the people who are over there, and who have made ultimate sacrifices for things that we have. I'm not really big into war, and I definitely have my own views on that, but when it comes to the people who are over there, for the most part, of course, there are soldiers who do stupid shit, like those videos of them throwing puppies off of cliffs, and just those, all the sexual mishaps and all that bad stuff that happens. There are still soldiers who are over there because they want to see our country excel, and we're for whatever other reason. So anyway, just make sure to thank people, and if you've lost people, just remember them, and make sure to take that moment to thank them, even if it's in your mind, for all the things that they did. So anyway, so thank you for watching. You can comment, subscribe, like, and share, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.